Welcome to the weekly Ransomware Roundup, your weekly summary about all things ransomware, data protection, data security, backup and DR, storage, and cloud. As always, the links for these news stories can be found in the description below. Without further ado, this is the Roundup for June 2022. QNAP, the Taiwanese NAS manufacturer, has once again warned its customers that its NAS devices are vulnerable to attacks that would exploit a 3-year-old critical PHP vulnerability, allowing remote code execution. The vulnerability has been reported to affect many different PHP versions with improper nginx config. Russian hacking group APT28 is exploiting a CVE vulnerability nicknamed Falina in new phishing campaigns to install the CredoMap and Cobalt strike beacons. Threat actors are sending emails with a malicious document titled Nuclear Terrorism, a Very Real Threat.rtf. Opening the document or viewing it in Windows Preview pane triggers malicious downloads. The malware attempts to steal account credentials and cookies and exfiltrates the stolen data using the IMAP email protocol, sending everything to the C2 address. The U.S. Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency and the Coast Guard Cyber Command released a joint advisory warning of continued attempts by threat actors to exploit the Log4Shell flaw in VMware Horizon servers to breach target networks. As part of this exploitation, the suspected APT actors implant loader malware on compromised systems with embedded executables, enabling remote command and control. 2 Chinese hacking groups are conducting cyber espionage and stealing intellectual property by deploying ransomware as a decoy to cover up their malicious activities. The 2 clusters of hacking activity are identified as Bronze Riverside and Bronze Starlight. Both use a newer version of Huey Loader to deploy remote access Trojans like PlugX, Cobalt Strike, and QSAR Rat. Immutable backups prevent ransomware from maliciously encrypting business-critical data. This makes immutability a necessary feature for organizations across healthcare, law, finance, education, and manufacturing, as these industries are constantly being targeted by ransomware groups. We've written a comprehensive guide to help you understand immutable backups and use them effectively with your existing systems. Link in the description. Services for the UK-based delivery service company Yodel have been disrupted due to a cyber attack that caused delays in parcel distribution and prevented customers from tracking their orders online. The company claimed that no customer payment information had been affected because it does not hold or process this data. Lastly, the promo of the week. Get a 42TB air-gapped and immutable Veeam, Rubrik, Commvault, site recovery, backup and DR appliance with object and file lockdown technology for ransomware protection for $149 per month on a 4-year term. For details and demos, visit Stonefly's website. That's it for this week's Roundup. Stay safe. See you next week.